Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to have another look at another lock I got from Manipulator. And this is the second part of the series, and yeah, once again, thank you very much Manipulator for this beautiful lock, because this is the DOM RS8. And again, he allowed me to cut it in half, so the double euro is 2 locks now. And yeah, let's take out the relevant parts like the half we're going to pick and the nice key. DOM RS8. It has, especially this one, has a lovely bitting. And if you look closely on the key, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts. And then you see this strangeness here on the side of the key. Do you see that? These are side pins. And if you look on the bottom of the lock, we see, drill protection, and then the 5 stacks for the main chambers, and then 3 chambers for the side pins. And these are really pins, not a sidebar or so, but really pins. Maybe if we closely look into it, you can see the pins on the left side of the keyway. And picking this is quite challenging, and today I want to show you how I did this. And let's talk you through my strategy first. So tensioning first. You can tension with a flat pry bar, but if you look closely on the keyway, you see it is like a V shape in the bottom, yeah? And this means, can you see that the tensioner is always a bit, it has a bit slack to the top. And this is not such a perfect core control, and I had troubles getting the lock open with that. And if you have a lock with a face like this, you can also try a technique that it worked quite good for me. Just use a flat piece of metal and put it on the face of the lock and just hold it there and tension off that. And this gives you quite good core control in this example, and leaves you all the room in the keyway. You don't obstruct yourself with a tensioner, and you can just tension from the outside. And this works really nice here. So if you ever struggle like this, maybe this is an option for you in DOM RS8 or other locks. And yeah, this worked great for me. And if I tension clockwise, the side pins activate first, they bind first. I have to start there. But what I actually did was I tensioned counterclockwise, and then the main stack, the 5 pins, need to be picked first before the side pins bind. And this was very useful for me. And the keyway is, you can get a pick through the center if it's steep enough, and I only use 0.4 millimeter picks here. And this is a VO5, so a very steep profile for Multipick. And with that you can really go through the center if you want to, but I did it in a 2-step approach. At first I started with a medium hook, one of my favorite profiles, the VO7, and I just start here at an angle and pick the main pins from here. And once they're set a bit, then I can go in with a steeper profile in the same angle and pick from this ledge basically. Yeah, this works fine for the main stack. And then the side pins I pick with this flag. This is actually a flag designed for picking from the left side. And I turn it upside down, and that way it goes very, very nice and flush under this ledge here. And you can get really under the pins, because as you will see later, some of them are close to 0 lifts. So enough rambling, let's try to get it picked. See you back in Weiß. Okay, here we are back in Weiß. Here's the key, works just fine, and yes, has really an evil bitting. The one in the back is really hard to reach. Let's get the tensioner in. I push it in with the thumb with one hand and then apply tension. I pick counterclockwise to pick the main stack first and use this medium profile the VO7 to start. Nothing 1, 2, 3. 4 is binding. Small click. 5 is binding. Small click. Let's try to get it really set. Okay, and that felt good. Back to 1. Some counter rotation, then a good click. Nothing on 2. Some counter rotation on 3. And 5 is back up. Okay, good click on 5. Let's check with a steeper hook. The VO5 from Multipick, so also 0.4 millimeters, just very steep. And with that I can really feel deep into the chambers. And so far nothing, all feels set, or springy at least. About 5. Okay, 5. Mm, 4 maybe. No. Okay, I just touched 5 and I had some core movement. Let's check the sidebar, or no, the pins on the side. Yeah, binding, that's a very good sign. So the main stick seems to be set for now. Okay, pin 1 good. Two feels okay. What about 3? Okay, let's check the main stack again. 1, 2. And 3, and we open. Whew. Really nice. So now I could turn it 360 actually, but I won't. Very nice. Okay. So let's unfocus. And I will fast forward here. so just a quick break from fast forward. I wanted to show you how deep the pins sit in there. And yeah, you see everything of the main stack needed to be lifted, so no zero lifts. But on the sidebar, the second pin, ignore the drill protection here in the front, needed just a very little lift. Yeah, so much on pin effectiveness. I'll drop the key pins and then see you back in a second. Okay, welcome back from fast forward. Let's have first a look at the core while I have it here in hand. So you see the main stacks, the 5 slots here. Then we see some drill protection holes in the front. I think this is very bad to drill or hard. And then you see the 3 holes for the pins on the side. And they must keep an orientation because they are slanted and yeah, to match. I mean, they're not in the middle of the plug, they're on the side, so they need to be slanted and therefore they need an orientation. Yeah, but besides from that, the core is very smooth. Then the housing you see is also smooth everywhere, and you see the 8 chambers. 5 in the middle, 3 on the side. And yeah, let's have a look on the very nice pins. And from left to right, we have torpedo pins on the key pins in 1 and 2, then a spool in 1, very nice barrel pin in 2. Then here is one of the side pins, and they're actually quite evil. They also like spools. Oh yeah, this is upside down, this goes like this. And then in chamber 4, which is main stack again, we have a spool with T-pin character and short key pin. Then another side pin again with the similar driver, also the spool here. And then a barrel pin or T-pin, which you have to set twice or so. Then again, side pin here in 7, and then another barrel driver in 8. So yeah, I picked this rather quickly, but I really needed some time to learn this lock. Not the easiest one, and it's a red belt in the APU belt system currently, and I think it is well deserved, the red belt. It's not easy at all, and I needed quite some time to master it. I progressively pinned it, and I also needed quite some time to find fitting pick profiles, but once you have it under control, it's completely doable, and it's a very, very nice lock from DOM. And if you install this in a door, it is very secure, in my opinion. Okay, that's all for now. So thanks again to Manipulator for loaning me this lock, and to everybody who's still here, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. And if you're not subscribed, yeah, please consider doing so, because yeah, I really enjoy interaction with all of you, and hope you like this video. So see you in the next video. Bye, have a great day.